Your dog's piercing stare might be hiding a dangerous secret. That silent gaze, the one that follows you across the room, isn't just curious affection. According to veterinary behaviorists, those eyes could be screaming warnings that most owners completely miss until disaster strikes. What looks like love could actually be fear, stress, or even an imminent threat. In one study, 78% of dog bites were preceded by a specific type of stare that owners dismissed as normal behavior. In this essential guide, I'll reveal the 10 hidden warning signs in your dog's eyes that professionals recognize instantly. The sixth signal is so subtle, yet so critical, that even experienced owners walk right past it, and it could save you from a serious incident. Your dog is speaking to you right now. Are you fluent enough to understand what those eyes are truly saying? 1. The hard stare. When a dog stares with a stiff body and doesn't blink, it's not affection, it's a warning. This kind of stare says, "Leave me alone." It often happens when a dog is guarding food, toys, or space. The stillness means tension. It's easy to miss or confuse with calm behavior, but it's not. If you push too far, the dog may growl or snap. Always respect this look. Don't stare back, don't reach in, give space and stay calm. This is your dog's way of asking for distance. Listen before it turns into something worse. The whale eye. Have you ever seen your dog glance at you with the whites of their eyes showing? This is called whale eye, and it's a sign of stress or discomfort. When a dog shows the whites of their eyes, they're not feeling relaxed. Often this happens when a dog feels trapped, anxious, or threatened. It can occur when they're surrounded by people, when they're in a situation they can't escape, or when they feel cornered. It's not a playful look. It's a sign that your dog is trying to avoid conflict, but is ready to defend themselves if needed. Watch their body language closely. If their ears are back, tail is stiff, or they're trying to avoid contact, it's time to step back and give them space. Whale eye is your dog's way of telling you that something isn't right and they need you to listen. Staring into space. Sometimes your dog will stare at nothing, just a blank wall or an empty corner. It might seem like they're zoning out or being goofy, but this behavior could signal a health concern. When dogs start staring into space, especially older ones, it might be a sign of cognitive dysfunction. This is similar to dementia in humans. Older dogs can become confused, forgetful, and disoriented. If the staring happens frequently or is accompanied by other signs of confusion, it's worth mentioning to your vet. Younger dogs can also stare into space if they're experiencing anxiety or stress. This quiet behavior may be a sign that something is wrong inside, and it's important not to ignore it. If your dog seems lost in thought, check their overall health and make sure they feel comfortable in their environment. Staring with lip licking or yawning. If your dog stares at you while licking their lips or yawning, it's not always about being tired or hungry. These are signs of stress. Dogs use lip licking and yawning as calming signals to show that they're feeling uneasy or overwhelmed. It might happen when they're nervous about a situation or if they're unsure of something around them, like meeting a new person or being in an unfamiliar place. This type of staring is different from a relaxed, happy gaze. It's a sign that your dog is trying to calm themselves down. If you notice these signs, it's important to ease the situation. Give your dog some space, speak softly, and allow them to settle. Ignoring this behavior can increase your dog's anxiety and might lead to more serious reactions if they feel pushed too far. Staring during meals. When your dog stares at you during meals, it can feel like they're just begging for a taste of your food. But there's more to it. Sometimes dogs stare during meals because they're showing food guarding behavior. This can be more common in dogs that have had difficult experiences, like being stray or underfed. They might feel anxious about losing their food or might feel the need to protect it. If your dog is staring at you with a fixed gaze while you eat, they might be feeling insecure or possessive over their meal. It's important to set boundaries early. Don't feed your dog from the table and avoid giving them attention while you eat. Establishing a calm routine around mealtime will help your dog feel secure and less likely to act out or grow anxious. Staring and freezing when touched. If your dog stares at you and freezes when you try to touch them, this is a red flag that's often overlooked. It might seem like they're being calm or patient, but in reality, they're likely feeling fearful or uncomfortable. This behavior is called the freeze response. It happens when your dog feels trapped or unsure of the situation. Instead of moving away or growling, they simply freeze and stare, hoping the moment will pass. This can happen during grooming, petting, or when they feel confined. If your dog freezes when you touch them, don't force contact. Instead, give them some space and let them approach you when they're ready. It's important to respect their boundaries. Forcing interaction can make them more anxious and damage the trust between you and your dog. Dilated pupils during staring. Have you ever noticed your dog's eyes go wide when they're staring at you? The black part of their eye, called the pupil, becomes larger. This is called dilated pupils, and it's a sign of strong emotions. When a dog's pupils dilate, they could be feeling excitement, fear, or even stress. Sometimes it happens when they see something that catches their attention, like a new person or an unfamiliar sound. If your dog is excited to see you or ready to play, the dilated pupils are likely a sign of happiness. But if their body is tense and their tail is stiff, it could mean they're anxious or scared. To interpret this behavior, pay attention to the rest of their body language. It's important to understand whether the dilated pupils are a sign of excitement or stress, so you can react appropriately. Staring without blinking. If your dog stares at you without blinking, it's more than just a cute gaze. This type of staring often means dominance or a challenge. Dogs communicate a lot through eye contact, and when they refuse to blink, they might be testing you or asserting control. It's their way of saying, "I'm in charge here." This behavior is more common in dogs that haven't learned proper boundaries or that have been allowed to control situations. If you notice your dog staring at you without blinking, it's important to stay calm and not engage in a staring contest. Instead, break eye contact, turn your head slightly, and remain neutral. You can also reinforce positive behaviors by rewarding them when they look away, teaching them that good things happen when they stay calm. Staring with growling or snarling. When your dog stares at you and growls or snarls, it's a serious warning sign. This combination indicates fear or aggression, meaning your dog feels threatened or uncomfortable. They might be guarding something valuable like food, a toy, or a spot they claim is theirs. If you see this, don't approach or punish them. Give them space to calm down and speak softly. Avoid sudden movements. This is not playful behavior, and if it happens often, consider consulting a professional trainer to address the issue. Staring while pooping? It might seem funny, but if your dog stares at you while pooping, it's a sign of trust. Dogs feel vulnerable in this position and look to you for reassurance and protection. By staring, they're asking you to keep them safe. This behavior shows a strong bond between you and your dog. Respect this moment of vulnerability, offer comfort, and reinforce their trust. While it may seem silly, it's a reminder of the deep connection you share. Now that you know the 10 red flags behind your dog's stare, it's time to pay closer attention to what they're trying to tell you. Whether it's fear, stress, or love, your dog is always communicating with you. Recognizing these signs can help you create a safer, more trusting bond. Remember, dogs don't always show their feelings through barks or wagging tails. Their eyes speak volumes. So next time your dog stares, think about what they're saying. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with other dog lovers. And remember, understanding your dog's behavior not only helps them feel safe, it also strengthens the bond you share. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with more tips on how to care for your furry friends.